Every Nigerians are finally supporting Wike on this particular one. You know, since when the issue of Natasha and Akpabio actually started, Wike never said anything about it. He felt unconcerned about it, but Kasala burst few years ago. Wike finally buzzed the air, he buzzed the bubble, and a lot of senators keep shut. Moment Wike was finally scattering everywhere. You will see for yourself in this very video. A lot of Nigerians are pulling and they are pulling their applaud for Wike at the moment. They clapping for Wike based on this particular one. For the very first time, they are agreeing with Wike. Everywhere is boiling right now. Moment the federal government is actually suing Natasha on behalf of Akpabio and Yahaya Bello. You will see things for yourself. Everywhere is boiling right now. Like guys to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video as you're watching and just do what to share it. Share to the best social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great and wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do all to click the registration button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time or a new update in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know. You know, since when the issue of Natasha started, a lot of people finally came out. They came out to put their support for neither Natasha or Akpabio. It's either they support Natasha or they put their support for Akpabio. Why some people actually come out to be neutral? You know, a lot of people have spoken about it, but Wike never come out to talk about it. Wike did not give a single comment, not even a tweet about this particular matter. But Kasala burst few years ago because the matter have finally entered into another level, and a lot of Nigerians are asking questions that why will federal government involve themselves in the matter? This matter is a matter of a personality. It's between Akpabio and Natasha. Why is it that it is the federal government that's actually suing Natasha? Did Natasha actually defame the federal government? Did Natasha accuse the federal government of sexual harassment or all those kind of thing? Why is it that it is the federal government that is suing Natasha at the moment? And mind you, the case is in court. Natasha took Akpabio to court and the court is deliberating on it, and they even adjourned the case to June 27. And even when they adjourn the case, before the dates that they adjourn it to comes, federal government already made a counter suit against Natasha. Now it is the federal government of Nigeria that is finally fighting Natasha, and a lot of Nigerians are asking questions now. Wike finally buzzed the air. He buzzed Akpabio senators and all of them. Wike finally come for all of them. You will see things for yourself the way it goes. A lot of Nigerians have been applauding and clapping for Wike based on this particular move that he actually made. I would like us to stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just do what to share it. Share to the social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, a lot of things are going wrong, and for the federal government to actually sue Natasha, and on the same vein, after suing Natasha, they make Akpabio to be a witness and they make Yahaya Bello to be a witness. Why did they do that? A lot of Nigerians are saying that since they make Yahaya Bello to be a witness, for them to make Akpabio to be a witness because Akpabio was accused. Now they made that same Akpabio to be a witness, and why is Yahaya Bello a witness also? The question that a lot of Nigerians are asking is, the same Yahaya Bello that allegedly stole over 80 billion naira Kogi state money and all of that, is it that same Yahaya Bello that EFCC tried to arrest and they turned the drama upside down and all of that, and at the end of the day they granted Yahaya Bello some millions of naira bill after stealing 80-something billion naira allegedly, and at the end of the day the same Yahaya Bello goes scot-free, and they are still using the same Yahaya Bello to be a witness on Natasha's case. So a lot of Nigerians are saying that Yahaya Bello is meant to be a witness so that he can actually lie against Natasha. Those are what a lot of people are saying. They said there's nothing Yahaya Bello want to come and witness or want to come and say as a witness rather than lies. Those are what a lot of Nigerians are having issue with at the moment, and the matter is extended from one place to another. Now I want to play you some series of video. You will see things the way it goes. You will see how Wike is scattered. Wike is not scared of anyone. This man will always come out to call a spade a spade. You know, he's not even an APC man. He's from PDP. He's just serving under the regime of Tinubu as an FCT minister and all of that. First of all, based on this federal government of Nigeria suing Natasha and all those kind of thing, based on this issue, hear what VERYDARKMAN and some notable Nigerians actually say, and during the video, you will see the video of Wike, how Nigerian senators go silent moment Wike was talking. Everywhere is boiling at the moment. They're already claiming that Natasha is not alone, that a lot of people are with Natasha. Stay connected. If you can share the video, share it. If you can share it, just like it. I'm coming back again.
So, case when starts between Senator Natasha accusing the Senate president and the Senate of being corrupt and abusing power and oppression. It in don't turn now. It is now the Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Senator Natasha. And guess what? It is a criminal suit. Criminal means say she feel like legal prison. Meaning say if they go courts, they will need to file bail application for Senator Natasha, and she must go court. You see how this thing don't be? So if she can't go court and their own lawyer can't oppose, Senator Natasha will sleep for prison. What a terrible turn of events. But you see, I don't want to support nobody, right? Because me, I don't want to be biased. My only problem right from time is Senator Natasha. When you start this thing, my own be say point us towards the right direction, you know. But that's by the way. Now I'll tell you my problem and why I decided to talk about this. And when I see the weaknesses where they won't use, I just say my country, my country. So first weakness, Senator Akpabio, Senate President, where first be the accused. It don't turn witness now, because now it is the Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Senator Natasha. Make a fair read the first letter. He said Federal Republic of Nigeria complainant and Senator Natasha H. Akpabio as defendant. That's where they complain before they turn defendant. Wow. Information. At the court section holding at Abuja on the dash day of dash 2025, the High Court of the Federal Capital Territory is informed by the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that Senator Natasha E. Akpabio are charged with the following. Court 1. Statement of offense. Making imputation, knowing or having reason to believe that such imputation will harm the reputation of a person's contrary to section 391 of the penal code law, cap 89 law of the federal blah 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 blah. Now me, I don't even get problem with all this ones where they write. I get a serious problem with the witnesses against Natasha. One of the witnesses will make me want to talk. After Akpabio, it is BELLO. BELLO where EFCC the drag say thief money or be not thief money. BELLO where they say carry how many $1 million we're supposed to build the state, use and pay school fees for children. Allegedly, one of the charges when they face for court. Somebody as corrupt as that, based on EFCC. Now they carry may do witness for a case like this. You see where our country is going to. That's only my problem in this case. Do you understand? Because me, I like the truth. Again, if you go back to my videos when that Natasha they talked, that I said something. I said Senator Natasha needs to have a very good proof. Why? I said because if you go and do this type of case, tomorrow you go spoil chances of young girls where go come outside tomorrow say, oh, this person sexually harassed me. People no go won't believe because they'll say, oh, no, so Senator Natasha talk say Akpabio do this, Akpabio do that one. At the end of the day, no proof. Me, I was just trying to be in the middle so that I just do my proper analysis and just let it go. Make I see what thing will happen. But bringing somebody as BELLO to come and stand as a witness against Senator Natasha does not make sense. One, Natasha don't stand against Akpabio before during politics. Some of them may be rivals. So what do you think somebody like BELLO will come and testify against Natasha? A lot of lies will be flying up and down. Again, Senate presidents now. Senate president are a big name. Senate president is a big name. That's the number 3 man in the whole country, bro. So what is going to happen now in this kind of case? Senator Natasha does not stand a chance like this, and I don't think it is fair. Although she said she run her mouth too much. She run her mouth, and a lot of now for this media, and guess what? The kind charges where they won't claim now, they don't talk about say, oh, Senator Natasha say they sexually harass her. They're not go there. Maybe now one of all those interviews where she don't go do, those interviews where she go to do, where she just talk this one, because they put Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Natasha. It means that she don't talk something against the country, or she don't talk something where we say go make, where go make other countries perceive Nigeria in a bad light, or where go see Nigeria in a bad format. That is what they will bring. Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Senator Natasha. So they got their power, but we will watch. But I don't think it is fair with these witnesses, especially with YAHAYA BELLO, because two of them get beef before. And even the Akpabio one is normal because they don't accuse him. But with YAHAYA BELLO as a witness, it can never go well.
If you are in Nigeria, take this note, take this warning. If anybody tells you that Nigeria happens to you, placing it on you as a curse, don't take it lightly. It is a very terrible thing they've said to you. See, don't overlook it. That curse is very serious. And when somebody pray for you, say, may Nigeria never happen to you, let your amen be as loud as you can. They actually mean well for you. What am I driving at right now? Because I can't believe I will continue to have a country where things are done upside down. Yes, now we are back to the case of Senator Natasha again. You see the news I'm displaying above. Just look at it there. It says breaking. Nigeria government sues Senator Natasha over defamation. Who has she defamed? Who has she defamed? That the Nigerian federal government, I mean the federation now, is suing one woman for defaming who? So when I see the news headline, I was like, what? When did this happen? Then I went down to read, and it says the suit mark CR/297/25 and filed before the Federal Capital Territory High Court on May 16, 2025, has Akpabio as a sole defendant. He said the government accused the senator of making imputation, knowing or having reasons to believe that such imputation will harm the reputation of a person who, citing section 391 of the penal code, not the criminal code, not the constitution, of the penal code, cap 89, laws of the federation 1990, not of the constitution as amended in 1999. They are going back. See, when Nigeria want to he said the offense is punishable under section 392 of the same law, I mean the same penal code. See, now, who are the key witnesses? Because this is where it gets really funny. Who are the key witnesses in the case? He said YAHAYA BELLO and Senator Akpabio. He said, which is Akpabio and YAHAYA BELLO, to testify as witness as FG sues Natasha for defamation. We can still remember vividly when Senator Natasha accused YAHAYA BELLO and Senate President Akpabio of attempting to assassinate her. She said it in so many places, and she sounded like she was sure she has her evidence. So I think this is what they have to remember. We once said in this country that the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary is now being represented by just 3 persons, not 3 organs. So we should have that in mind. And one of those persons were touched. So I won't be surprised, and you shouldn't be surprised, why it is saying federal government sue Natasha. Federal government. This woman is tough. No matter how this drama ends, the woman is tough. But meanwhile, let me take us back a little. This was the same woman who is supposed to be the complainant. She is the same woman who raised an alarm of being sexually harassed by the number 3 citizen of the country. Panels upon panels, 2 notably, were being set up to look into the matter. And in those panels, she would have had the right, the privilege, the opportunity to present her evidence. Because I know that most people on the social media keep saying, where your evidence, where your evidence? For goodness sake, this lady knows better. She cannot tender her evidence to you on the social media. You are not the judiciary, you are not the panel set up to look over it. So we all believe that on those panels, she would have been able to tender her evidence. Now, guess what happened? None of those panels ever heard. Are you aware? The panel that was set up within the Senate to look into it, the ethics and the privileges and whatever, they declared to look into the matter, citing the ground that Senator Akpabio's wife have earlier taken Natasha to court for defamation of character. Now why that is pending, they cannot look into any matter. That was their excuse, which you and I know that it was not a mere excuse and an escape. Now we're also aware that the president of the Federal Republic, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also set up a panel in regards to this matter. A panel of which just few days later after it was set up, we heard that the Senate president has removed himself from the panel and that he was not going to be involved or participated. So as we speak now, there was no panel, there was no body of the government looking into her case all this while. So it has been a dead end, like going nowhere. Only for them to just bust out with this one today, that the federal government has sued Natasha. So if Natasha has a personal issue with Senator Akpabio and former governor YAHAYA BELLO, then the federal government will take it up. See, let me tell you, like I said before, may Nigeria happen to you is a cause you must do everything possible to avoid. Now they have taken her to court. Whose court? Yes, or Wike's court, because they said yes, or Wike represent the judiciary. I am not the one that said it. It's on the public space there, you can see it. They will take her to which of the courts? The court. No. Nigerians, are we going to be looking at this happens like this? This isn't a country now. So, and when the international communities look at this, and you will tell me it is the Yahoo boy, it is the Nigerian man that go to Libya, it is the Nigerian man that go to Egypt to smuggle drugs, that is denting the image of the country, as if the international communities are blind. In which other nation can you see things like this happening? Of course, I doubt if there's any. Now you've gang up now. Before you know now, they will tell you, in fact, whatever you guys want to do, just keep doing. But one thing I know, that the lady, Senator Natasha has proven to be one woman too tough for some few cabal to handle. Now you are using the federation against her. The federal government against just one woman. Just ordinary knocking when she turned down. Ordinary knocking, that this woman turned down. All this rubbish don't they happen. You cannot fix Nigeria. The senators cannot pass an ordinary be like, let's reform INEC so that the people can choose their leader. No senator is sponsoring a bill to that effect. You cannot give the country good road. You all are channeling your energy and resources now towards fighting one woman just to please the number 3 man of the country. It is a shame that this is the country we have. It is indeed a shame.
May Nigeria not happen to us. Abeg, before I talk about this article I saw, which is the federal government of Nigeria suing Senator Natasha, you don't understand? I have to check who is the federal. Okay, before I go there, I want to ask the IG of police. No, I'm not going to shout. What's going on, sir? You know, I made a video pointing out that your number, or not your number, your name was spotted in Sandra Duru's phone. IGP Kayode, the commissioner of police Imo State. Seeing you people's name, both Akpabio and the rest in her list is so somehow, and I spelled it out. 2 persons have come outside to say that this Sandra Duru is a liar. They've brought evidence that they've worked with her, and her accusations against this lady, Senator Natasha, is false. In fact, the main accusations. Please tell Nigerians why one of the person who came to willingly confess that I've worked with this lady Sandra for years. I know most of her shady deals, but you see this one she's doing, I'm not in support of. This lie is too much and can send this innocent woman to prison. See receipts, see evidence. Tell me why this same man who should be invited honorably to your office to avail you more information is being picked 3 a.m. in the middle of the night this morning and is to be transported to Abuja first thing tomorrow morning. Why, sir? As a matter of fact, there's no petition against him in the Imo State Command. The only thing there is directive from the IG. Kai, Nigeria. Sometimes I fear for my life, or I rather die than keep quiet. I'm not even seeing him on any blog. It is the human rights lawyer that is trying to make her to know what's going on. Mazi Obinna's name also appeared on Sandra Duru's phone when she turned her camera in the bid of trying to expose Natasha. See Mazi Obinna there. He now came at, I am the Mazi Obinna. See receipt. In fact, this woman that came to speak against Natasha was paid by my madam Sandra Duru, Professor Mbeke. See receipts, yes. See voice recording of her thanking my madam. People should listen.
Sis, no, don't tell me you made that kind of transfer. It's not true. I don't even want to talk now. This is way too much now. No, let me come and speak to my boys now. Crazy, everybody's gonna go crazy now. Wow. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't expect that. Thank you. I'll still talk to you. I can buy my card. That other angle, don't talk. I take care of the matter like this.
You might be wondering how come Aziobina has this recording of her madam. It was when he confronted the madam, said, I see this woman, oh, she be like she talk in your favor. And Sandra Duru, Professor Mbeke, told him, oh, she's on my team. Forwarded screenshots of her and the woman to Aziobina. The screenshots you see there, there's a voice note. That's the voice note you just listened to. This guy brought out so much that in a sane society, he will be led with convoy into protection immediately. Why is he being picked by the same police 3 a.m. in the morning? No access to his phone or anything anymore. Mona, come outside, though! Except there's another case, oh. There's no what Sandra Duru cannot do does not exist. And to think that all of your contacts are in her phone, it break my heart. Sandra Duru, one is supposed to fire us now, take her and come back. It's now a witness in the federal government case against Natasha. He's a witness. It's too messy. Federal government against Natasha. And Yahaya Bello is also a witness.
Are you not coming from everywhere? That's my suggestion.
Chairman, Mr. Mahola said, I don't know about indigenous or not indigenous, what happened in this is federal capital territory. It's not like a state per state. It's not like a state per state you've got this federal capital territory. The way Kano, the way Rivers, the way Sokoto, the way Ondo will not be the same way that will happen in the FCM. Those you are talking about, they are not indigenous. They are not indigenous. People come from everywhere to just talk about the whole of FCT. And you are saying that because we should that people, if they have work, it's not correct. That those who believe that they will continue to beg. That is the truth of the matter. And we'll tell ourselves a simple truth. As a city like this, which is a federal capital territory, where you have all the international bodies where they reside, it will be difficult for you to follow that kind of pattern. And we don't want for us to say, let's keep them social areas and then train them for this job and that. The FCT cannot handle that. We cannot handle that and let the truth be told. As regards to health, MRI, in fact, as of yesterday, we had the FCT executive committee, which will approve that you go and buy a CT scan and because the budget of 2024 will be ending in June. June ending. So yesterday, they will approve that there must be intermittent procurement of the MRI and the CT scan. So that has been taken care of. Now, you talk about security. Also, understand that this is where the president resides, where every corporate headquarters is here. The IG is here. The National Security Officer is here. The Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Defense Staff is here. We don't have that autonomy as per autonomy to take the entire security architecture of FCT to where the president is here. And so for you to take some of this security step, you must work in synergy with the national security advisor. You cannot on your own. Mind you, don't have an assembly to make law. It's a national assembly.
This is the assembly now.
No, what I'm trying to say is that it is not as easy as we are saying. It will go to House of Reps, it will go to the Senate. Unlike where you have your own state assembly, where you can sit with them from time to time and say, look, we have this problem. So you don't put out like other states that you want to do this and it will be that way. Now, the CCTV you are talking about was never done by FCT. We have no hand in it about the police something. Now we have sat down with the National Security Advisor, with the GGSSS, with the IG. Look, as where it is today, what do we do as per the total security of FCT? You cannot put CCTV on our own where the president stays, where the president works. It's not possible. And that requires the collaboration of the national budget and the statutory budget. And you know, we must tell ourselves the politics is too much. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know, even the security agencies, you know. Not to talk about just FCT. Somebody said even for me. Who told you that? Who told you that things are not difficult for me? But the point is, like I agree with you. And that's why at this level, when at that level they come, you can say, listen, the Senate said, look, why can't we have a CCTV in FCT? Why can't we? If on myself alone, it won't work. The politics is too much that somebody will sabotage it. We must tell ourselves the simple truth, you know. So I am pleading that if you can invite the security heads and then FCT, we sit down and then the Senate said, look, this is what should happen. Why are we not doing this? So you know our own problems. And like you said, picketing. Which law allows me to do picket? I'm not a laborist. Even before the CP will do it, you know, he will see approval from the IG. He will see approval from the IG.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear what everybody actually said as regards their opinion and their analysis as far as this video is concerned. You know, a lot of people say that this Natasha in question was the person that came out to accuse someone. But why is it that all of a sudden they turned the story around and she became a defendant? This lady is supposed to be the accuser. Why is she now suddenly turned to a defendant? That's what Nigeria is, and that's what a lot of Nigerians are saying. That's the worst thing that can actually happen to someone. That if Nigeria should happen to you, is a very terrible thing. All of a sudden, no, the federal government just hijacked the case, and you know, they filed a lawsuit against Natasha, federal government versus Natasha, because they believe that Akpabio cannot defeat Natasha, because when they went to court the last time, the case was adjourned. And as they adjourned the case to June 27, a lot of people were already believing that Akpabio cannot stand a chance. Even the lawyer of Akpabio, the leading lawyer of Akpabio, which is Adbakuba, came out some time ago to plead with Natasha 2 times. And this man actually pleaded that Natasha should take the case out of the court and all of that, because he did not want Akpabio to actually face the court thing and all of that. Since the family friend, they can settle the thing amicably indoor. Now, he pleaded with Natasha to pick the case out of court and they settle it amicably, but Natasha said no. And a lot of people are saying that the reason why Akpabio lawyer actually did that was because Akpabio lawyer already believed that Akpabio cannot stand a chance in that case. Now, everybody know Akpabio lawyer to be a very reasonable man. Yes, the man is a very reasonable man. For the man to make that move so that he can settle the case out of court, that's a very nice move. But Natasha said no, that she actually wanted to deal with Akpabio and all of that, and she wants justice to be served. For them to suspend her for 6 months is actually out of it and against the Senate constitution and the Senate laws. And you know what I'm talking about. I can't be dating you back to all this kind of pain. Now, why is BELLO a witness in this particular case? Those are the questions that a lot of people are asking. Why is it that the federal government put BELLO as one of the witness? If they should still put Akpabio as the witness, Akpabio was accused as far as the matter is concerned. So it is still normal. It is still normal for Akpabio to still be a witness. But why is BELLO a witness as well? Is it the same BELLO that stole more than 80-something billion naira allegedly from Kogi State Treasury and EFCC declared him wanted? And as the matter remains, we saw a lot of dramas that actually took place when they tried to arrest BELLO and those kind of things. And by so doing, they got him in their custody after some time, after some months. I remember that Yahoo boy, they will get the person with immediate effect. But BELLO drama actually turned to something else. BELLO became a microorganism that is not visible to the eyes of EFCC, so they did not see him everywhere around Nigeria. That is why it actually took months before they can apprehend him. And I believe that it was some of the one that walked to their custody for them to catch him and all this kind of thing. And at the end of the whole drama, they took him to court, and the court granted him bail of something million naira. It's not even a billion. It's not even up to 500 million. They just granted him some cheap bail, and this person allegedly stole over 80-something billion naira. That is how they did it then. And it is the same person that they said they should come and witness against Natasha in Natasha and Akpabio case. Well, a lot of Nigerians are saying that if BELLO should be a witness, you can hear it from VERYDARKMAN. If BELLO to stand to be a witness, that shows that the case will be upside down. BELLO will not say anything than lies against Natasha, because he actually have a personal vendetta with Natasha. And even when Natasha was running as a senator in the Kogi Central thing, BELLO, according to what Natasha said, BELLO said Natasha should step down. And I think according to what Natasha said BELLO proposed some amount of money to her and all of that, some millions of naira, that he should step down. I think 70 million or thereabout. But Natasha said no, that he's not going to step down. And by so doing, Natasha won in court and claim her mandate. And that was the drama that actually took place then. Now it's the same BELLO that is not standing as a witness. Those are the questions that a lot of people are asking. Why will BELLO be a witness in this type of case? Why will federal government use BELLO as a witness? You can drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. You can hear what Wike said, because this Wike matter as it's concerned, a lot of people are saying that Wike has spoken about Natasha thing and all of that is all over the Twitter. But Wike did not say anything as regards that. What Wike was saying in that very video was his business in FCT, because a lot of people were saying that beggars should remain in FCT. Why Wike is saying that beggars cannot remain in FCT, that FCT actually need a total reform, that all the beggars should go back to their different states, that they should not remain in FCT. Now, if you go to different federal state capital or federal capitals all around the world, places like Paris and New York and all this kind of thing, you can't see beggars in streets. So why will Nigeria own be different? That's why a lot of people actually put their support for Wike on this particular one. He said it needs to take all the almajiris or the beggars out of the street of Abuja, and that is a very good move by using Wike. Now, drop a opinion in the comment section of this video, as I'm gonna to get another one for you, and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video, and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body, day for year. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Corrupt leader, all the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.